Okay, a couple quick announcements before we get started. Oh, Ron, awesome, fantastic. So first and foremost, we've got to give a plug out tonight to Sean Schenker. He is playing a live concert starting at 8 p.m. So I promise you we will be done with enough time for you to towel off, get some water, get a refreshment, and
have a concert.
Switch your live viewing over to Sean Schenker's personal page, and that's where you will get a chance to check in and hear some music and join in on a live concert. So a plug for that. Secondly, every Wednesday night we will be here, 7 p.m., workout. Just like last week, we'll keep it to a warm-up. About 20 minutes for our cardio fitness folks can jump in and work out with us, and then afterwards we'll jump into some Krav stuff, the kinds of things that we can do by ourselves, standing in air in a little 6x6 space in our house. And again, anything that we're doing, modify as you need to. If you have any questions, shoot them to me in the comments afterwards, and we will certainly get back to you after class is over. And you can always reach out at any time if you have questions, if you find something you want to online, you want to share a link with me, you want to check me out at Katie Murphy on Facebook, and Dave also as well, Dave Kalish. And most importantly, as you know, always working out, always training. It is so important to stay consistent. So I'm glad that you're here joining us at 7 p.m. at our regular time. Try to keep that going as much as you possibly can. Stick to your routines, stick to your schedules. Don't get out of sync. That's what messes it all up. All right, are we ready to get started?
Yeehaw!
So let's spread your feet out just a little bit wider on the shoulders. Just get the body loose. Twist, left to right.
And everybody knows I just simply try to keep up with Katie Murphy. Not.
Feel free to shout out every time you see him slacking. I heard he was resting behind me last week.
I'll turn in.
And let's take it over to one side, go stretch to your side.
I don't think people understand how hard it is to keep up with you. Does everyone understand that Katie does an average of 3 workouts per day? As an average. Sometimes 2, sometimes 4. Depends on the scenario.
A couple hip openers. Nice.
And it's nice that FSK has so many different opportunities for live classes as well as recorded.
Let's go swings. Swing your leg up. Some loose. Switch, other side. Swing, swing, get that hip loose. Okay. All right, we're going to take it down, one more little stretch just to kind of get our joints moving. We're going to just bend our knees all the way down into a deep squat, putting our hands onto our top of our toes or our shoes. Then we're going to stand up by straightening our legs first and rolling up. Let's do that again. Bend down. Hands onto the top of your feet, sit for a second, look down, lift your hips, straighten out your legs, and slide on up. Let's do that 2 more times. Bend down, lift hips, slowly roll on up, 1 more time. Then that squat first, hands on the top of your feet if you can, then slowly straighten out your legs, and lift on up. All right. So, those of you who've been in my class, you know Jerry Springers is going to be part of our warm-up. This is a shout-out to Sensei Jerry, judo instructor, Muay Thai instructor. Used to do the Friday night fight nights here. And it's a shout-out to him. I'm sure in the fitness world they may be called something else, but we call him Jerry Springers. We're going to build up to that very slowly. All right, and let's start off with that by doing squats. Give me 10 squats here. All the way down, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go on down to the ground. If you have a towel or a yoga mat, you can put something down or a carpet. And we're just going to roll and sit up. That's it. 10 of those. 1, 2, 3. Do not let your head touch the floor. 4, 5, 6.
Should be relaxing.
7.
Not too strenuous here.
8, 9, 10. Okay, the next exercise to build up to a full Jerry Springer is starfish. So we're going to, just like that, just slide back a little bit here so you can see me. We're going to come into a crunch position, and we're going to open up with the starfish. Come on in, open up. So let's do that 10 times. 1,
Hands out, feet out.
2, don't touch the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, excellent. Come on up. We're going to go from a sit-up into a squat position. So we're going to come on here, sit up, right into a squat. And then we'll roll it back out. So you can sit up into a squat. So facing forward again, we're going to roll up into a squat.
You have to use your hands, that's okay.
Okay, so I have to do a little jump, it's a little tight on my knee. Let's go for 10 of those. Nice and light, nice and easy. You put your hands on the floor if you need to. So roll back, pop up. 3. This is really challenging for you. Just give me 10 squats in place.
Or you can do the Krav too. So if you really.
My knee. Couple more. I find myself tracking back on that. One more. Awesome. Okay, let's do 10 push-ups. You can modify, you can use your knees if you need to, but 10 push-ups. Alrighty. And then now we just have one more. We'll add a little burpee and we'll just do 5 of those. So we're going to drop on down to a high plank. We're not going to do the push-up yet because we just did that. We're going to pop up into a jump. So high plank, jump up. 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're doing 5.
7. I decided to do 10. 8,
9.
10. That's called instructor counting. All right, catch your breath. Right. We'll put it all together into a Jerry Springer. So if you've never seen this before, this is what I call the total body warm-up. Total body warm-up. If you need something to do and you have no equipment and you can't figure out how to do some sort of a workout, just do 50 Jerry Springers. You're good.
50 means.
We're not doing 50 right now. Right?
50 means puking.
So a full-on Jerry Springer, I'll show it forward, and then I'll show it sideways, then we'll begin our count. So you start in a standing position. You drop down, starfish, back, pop to push-up, in, and up. That's it. So from the side, you start standing, drop, roll out for starfish, come in, up, plank, push-up, here. Like a burpee on steroids.
Awesome. We're doing 2.
We're not doing 2. All right, so we're going to give it a go. We're going to give 5 of them in a row. If you're feeling energetic, not warmed up yet, then you have to do 10. Go for 5.
Alexa,
right?
we're talking to you. 10.
Ready? I'll do them this way. And go. 1. 2.
Did I just win?
Alright, catch your breath, get some water. Woo!
Holy cow. Keep going, Alexa. Keep going, keep going.
Alright. Okay. So, tonight's workout is going to be core burn. We're going to do a lot of core work for a couple of reasons. One, most of us, if we're now working from home, some of us are now working from home, we're probably doing a lot of sitting. We might be sitting on the couch a little more than we normally are, sitting on a chair, instead of being up and moving around. So it's so important to keep the core going, to keep our back strong, and to just stay fit in that particular area of our body, because we have a tendency when we're staring at a screen or at a device to sort of slouch. So tonight's workout is going to really emphasize kind of keeping that area of our body strong. Do the best you can, make modifications. We are going to be doing this as an interval set. We will have 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And we have about 13 or 14 exercises that we're going to go through. We'll just go through it once. And again, do the best you can, make modifications. If there's something that hurts or you're having difficulty with, you can always go right to regular crunches. You can go right to plank and hold instead. All right, so let me get my interval timer set up. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for our rest. Our first exercise will be plank. And you might, if you're on a hardwood floor, you could always put down a little towel or yoga mat and give you a second to do that right now.
You caught that was 14 exercises, right? 14 core exercises. Awesome. Awesome.
Here we go, core burn. All right, so our first exercise is just going to hold regular plank. You can do low plank on your elbows, or you can do high plank on your hands. All right, but emphasize keeping the core tight. We're starting in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, nice easy way into this.
What's the world record on this again?
I don't know, a couple hours.
I think it's 8 hours and 30 odd minutes.
Lower your butt. Yes, no butts in the air. Be flat like a plank. All right, we got this. 15 more seconds.
This is going to be bad for me. I'll try not to cry on camera.
And time. We have a 20-second rest. Our next exercise is going to be plank crunches. Okay, so you can do them with your knees up or legs down, your style. We got 10 seconds. 2, 1, go. Make sure you're breathing. Tighten up that core. Do not lift your head. Your fingers should be just light behind your ears. About 5 seconds. Nice rest. Okay. Third exercise, reverse crunches. Reverse crunches. So reverse crunch, you're going to be on your back. You're going to lift your legs up, push them up. Leave them here, lift up to the sky. All right? If that bothers your back, just do leg raises. Ready, go. Keep your hands down, just push. If you want, you can put them underneath your lower back for a little support. And just lift. If that hurts, you can see what David's doing over here. Just do little leg lifts. 20 seconds, halfway done. If you want to do a little triangle tie-up, you can. Jiu-jitsu guys know what that is. 5 seconds. And time.
Oh.
All right, fourth exercise is going to be Superman's. This will actually be lower back. So we'll just be laying on the ground and we'll be lifting up and coming down. Lifting up and coming down. You got 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. Up and coming down. Up and coming down. That's it, hanging there, 15 seconds. Almost there, almost there. And rest. All right, next exercise, Russian twist. If you have a little hand weight, you can grab a little hand weight. You're gonna sit on your bottom. You can lift your legs up. I'm just gonna reach across and tap left to right. If that bothers you, you can always modify and drop your heels. Starting in 1, go. So twist, twist, twist. Twist, twist. You think she's funny?
Yes, I do.
15 seconds. Pick a spot to look at as you turn so you don't get dizzy. Come on. Come on. 3, 2. All right, 20 seconds. Next, going back to a plank, similar to Monday night's workout. In our plank position, we're going to be bringing our knees up to our elbows, opposite sides. We're going to be in a high plank position. It means up on our hands. 3, 2, 1, go. Way up. You can go slow and pause and hold it. We can go a little quicker. Halfway there. Come on. I said core burn, I meant it. 10. And rest. All right. Okay, next, this one we'll stand up for. We'll stand up for. So for Monday night's video, side bends. If you have a hand weight or small weight, you can put it in your hand and lift to the side. If not, other hand can go up. I will switch you halfway through, left side and right side. So one hand behind your head, slide down, crunch up. Down, up. Core is tight, shoulders back. Switch sides.
You gotta contract those muscles.
Almost there. And time, rest. We're going back down. Back down. We've got bicycle crunches. Bicycle crunches. So you bring in opposite elbow, opposite knee, like so. We got 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Come on, feel the burn.
I feel the burn.
All right, let's go. You can go fast. If you're looking for a little more cardio, you can go slow and really tighten up. Mix it up. Halfway. couple more. All right, the next ones that we have a plank twist. So we're going back into a plank. All right, we're gonna be in a low plank on our elbows. And from here, we're just gonna be rotating our hips, one side to the other. Go sideways to show. Drop the hip, come up. Drop the hip, up. Drop. If this is hard or challenging for you, just hold low plank. And time. Rest. We're going to roll over onto our back and we have leg raises. Leg raises. All right, you can put your hands beneath your lower back for some support. And keep our legs straight. We'll just be lifting up and coming down. Trying not to touch the floor. Ready? Go. Try not to touch the floor. You can rest your head. If you want a little more, lift your head up.
There are lots of variations if this hurts your lower back.
Yeah, you can flutter if you need to. You can come in and out if you need to.
I find that one's the best on my back.
You could simply hold as well. And we've got 3, 2, 1.
Holding is not easy.
All right, and as always, modify. If there's anything I'm doing that is challenging for you, go right to a plank, go to crunches, go back to something we did that works for you. So our next one is V-ups. V-ups, you're going to do both legs and both hands, like so. Or you can do alternating one leg and the other. Ready, go. I'm going to alternate. It does feel better for my back. So alternating V-ups, if you want to try for both legs, you can. Work where you're at.
I find this is a coordination issue. It's easier for me to do both at the same time.
Almost there. Time. All right. Okay, we just got a couple more left to do. I know.
I'm going to walk over to your pad and start erasing things.
All right. We're going to side crunches next. We're going to just sit in a side position, and we're going to come up into a crunch. Ready? Go. I'll switch you at halfway. Good. Switch sides.
My parents told me they were watching last week. They were doing this from the couch. Ugh. That's awesome. Any little bit that you can get, any exercise, start wherever you can. Ugh.
All right, awesome. One or two more. How many inches you left? Here. We got two more rounds. We can do this. So the next one is hip kisses. We're going to go into a side plank. Just hold side plank if that's all you can do. Or we're going to drop and come up. Drop and come up. And I'll switch you halfway. Ready, go. Drop, up. Drop, up. You can always put one leg down, either your bottom or your top, for a little extra support if you need. I'll switch you at the halfway.
This is a hard one.
Okay, if this is challenging, just hold side plank.
That's hard too.
Hold regular plank. Stop talking so much, it's very tired. Switch. And rest. Okay, we have One last one that we're gonna do.
Shavasana.
Yeah, my last one. All right, so you have two options here. One, we're gonna hold a boat pose. So you can either hold like this. If you have to touch your knees, you can touch your knees. But we're gonna try and just hold. Ready? Go. So we're gonna hold. For me, I need my knees bent just a little bit. If you can straighten them out and point your toes, even better. For my lower back, I need my knees bent. All right, this is challenge. You can drop one leg, then the other. Okay. You want to add a little more, this is easy for you. You can crunch it in and out. Right, come on, we got 9 seconds. Awesome, 14 minutes of core, yeah.
We can go home now, right?
No, we can't go home.
Done, right?
All right, grab some water, towel off if you need to. If you had a towel or a mat down on the floor, you want to pick that up. We're going to switch to our Krav defenses and some of our Krav work. And I don't want you to slip and fall on anything like that. So grab water, take a quick break, and we'll be right back in just a second.
They're making fun of me. They're making fun of me.
Come on, I'm doing it. I'm doing my best.
I thought I was going to get compliments, but no. Woo!
All right. So last week, as part of our Krav portion, we focused on our elbows. So we went through all 7 elbow strikes. So it's a great curriculum review. Tonight, we're going to take a look at several of our kicks as part of our curriculum review. We will demonstrate on pads so that you can see the effect of the strike and the targeting, but understanding we'll work them in the air because that's what most of you are probably doing. As a reminder, never ever strike the air as hard as you can. If you're kicking or punching, anything like that, you never want to try and hit the air as hard as you can. You have no resistance. That's how you can hyperextend the joint and hurt yourself. Okay, so the first curriculum review, level 1, we'll take the tombstone pad. Groin kick. It's the first kick you learn in the level 1 class. I'll demo, we'll break it down, and we'll work on it in the air. So groin kick, obviously your target is groin area, and Krav, with the understanding that we're probably wearing outdoor shoes, we are aiming to hit with our shin, this part of our leg. So when we throw that kick, we're looking to connect with our shin here, straight up to the legs. So when we drive that leg forward in the kick, we want to keep the leg fairly relaxed and fairly straight. We're not bringing it up and popping it out. We're not doing that. So from your fighting stance into a fighting stance, in level 1 we learn rear leg, power leg. So that's usually for most of us, that's dominant. Drive. The ankle is relaxed, but we're targeting with our shin. Let's do 10. 1, 2, just go through the technique. 3, keep your hands up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So if you're in the fighting stance, as you know, Krav teaches, especially in our beginner levels, we stay with one side, our dominant side back, until we're very comfortable switching sides. But if we wanted to kick with our other leg, maybe we have an injury, or for some reason we're just not lined up to our target right, we can kick with our front leg. The first way we learn how to do that is to do a quick switch stance. So we switch our legs in a little bit of a hop. Now that leg is back, so we have the power to drive with that. So let's do that 10 times. We'll start off slow. I'm going to do a quick switch. The other leg is back now. Kick. Reset. Switch. Kick. That's 2. Reset. 3. Keep your hands up. 4. You can keep them up defensively or offensively. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Then typically in the level 2 class, we learn the shuffle, so that we are using our front leg, but we're not switching stance. We're coming more from a position of speed, less so much about power. So when we shuffle, the back leg slides up, then the front leg kicks. A little hop step, back leg slides up, then the front leg lifts and kicks. Again, still aiming with the shin. So in your natural fighting position, hands are up, slide that back foot up, and then the front leg comes out, reset. Notice you're taking naturally about a 6-inch forward motion. So if you're in a confined space in your house, back up. Again, slide in, kick, reset. Let's do that 9 more times. 3, 4, 5, 6, hands are up, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So groin kicks. Next kick to work on tonight is going to be our front kick. Our front kick. So David, he'll grab me the kick shield. So the second kick we typically learn is our defensive front kick, or pushing front snap kick, or pushing front kick in karate. So usually, oh yeah, we'll go this side. My right leg is my dominant, so good to show you on this side. So let me show you that speed first, and then we'll break it down. Back off! Ah, get away from me! Ah, stay away! Woo. Okay, so slowly to break it down. Easier to start in our fighting stance. Dominant leg is back, position of power. You're going to bring your leg up, knee is tight, flex your foot back, so that you hit with the flat of your foot on the pad or your attacker and push, following through to a fighting position. Okay, so again, up, flatten the foot, push through, follow through in case I need to add some combatives. Without the pad, starting with your dominant leg, rear, fighting stance, hands are up, push through, place it down in front of you. This kind of a kick, you do not retract. You don't kick and come back, no. Up, push, and down. All right, so let's do that 10 times. 1, and you may need to step back if you don't have space. 2,
I think you're going through a door.
verbalize if you can in your house without scaring your neighbors. Back off! Get away from me! Leave me alone! 2 more, 2 more. 9. Okay, awesome. We're going to switch sides and do it with the other foot in a opposite side fighting stance. So you work your dominant leg. Advanced students or anyone else who wants to, if you want to try it the hardest way possible, go into a neutral stance. It's so hard to generate power standing here. Much easier from this defensive position because your leg is back, you've got the hip ready to be engaged. When you're just standing neutral, to come up and push is a little bit harder. So especially my advanced students watching and training tonight, try it that way. But for everyone else, going into your opposite side, fighting stance, let's do 10 push kicks. Make sure you're driving forward and placing that foot in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we have 2 more kicks we're going to play with tonight. I'm going to have Sensei Dave demonstrate them just to save my knee a little bit. The next one will be our offensive front kick. For our karate guys, you know that as by Gary. This one has a little bit of a snap. This is a bit challenging for my knee.
And this one you do.
Yes.
All right.
So demo this one. show the ball of the foot.
So the same concept, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get as much speed as possible into the kick, but you're maintaining balance. You're not leaning so far forward so that you can actually retract this, put this back right where it started. So we're here. Slow it down, comes up, same thing, full flat of the foot, and comes down.
So you're looking to get the attacker right here. Your goal, instead of pushing them back, is to get them to lean over. Okay? So you're trying to get them right up here under the diaphragm, knock them out this way. So it's a little bit rising.
And ball of the foot, not full flat.
So let's do 10 of those on our dominant side. I'm going to take a break on this one to save my knee. So your dominant side would be your right.
Rear leg back.
Go ahead and count that 10 for us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back off. Leave me alone.
Awesome.
You're not my mommy.
So in the level 1 class, we'll work just on our dominant leg throwing that kick. You can do it from your opposite side, either by switch stance, kick, or the shuffle like we saw with our groin kick. Back foot coming in, kicking. So let's kick with our lead leg, your choice. Switch stance and kick, which I will do, and shuffle kick, which Dave will do. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Okay, next kick we're going to do is side kick. So this one may be new for some of us that just joined us Wednesday night within the last few weeks. We'll demonstrate it and then we'll show you how to break it down, give you some drills to work on it at home as well. So starting from a sideways position.
Side kick to the side, foot to the side, full flat of the foot. So from here, yep, ready? Leave me alone, leave me alone.
And slow it break down for them.
So I'm trying to bring that leg up. It's kind of coming in an arc. It's not going full karate style chamber and then kicking out edge of the foot. That's not what we're doing. Think basic and simple. I'm bringing my foot to the target as quick as I can, slight little arc, right? So from here, the other foot, the rear leg's not really moving. I'm just laying right into it. Kick and turn. Kick and turn. Kick, thrusting with the hips, turn. Got to use some hips in there.
Awesome. So if you know what you're doing, go ahead and start popping some side kicks out there. If not,
If you're having trouble with balance, use a chair.
you can always cheat a little bit. Use a counter, a chair, your couch, whatever, and give yourself that balance. Bring the knee up, kick out, back, down. Bring the knee up, kick out, back, down. And that's a way that you can work and build it up. You wouldn't necessarily always retract the kick, but it helps build that hip strength. So when you kick, you can thrust and strike with power.
And doing it slow builds that balance too. That balance is critical. Once you have good balance, you can decide where you want to go, depending on the scenario.
So however you need to modify it to throw your side kicks, let's try 10 on the right, 10 on the left. You can either hang on to something, a counter, back of your couch, a chair. If you have something, I'll give you a few more seconds to go get it. If not, from your position, go ahead and throw those kicks. Okay, ready? 1, 2, turn and face. 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Opposite side. Opposite side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. All right, grab a sip of water, stretch your legs out if you need to a little bit. We're going to head into, by request, take a look at 2 choke defenses tonight. And I promise you we'll be ending in about 10 minutes so that you have time to get refreshment, towel off, so you can jump in to Sean's concert that's happening tonight at 8. So grab a sip of water. Took your chair out, put it back. Two choke defenses we're going to take a look at tonight. Choke from the side, which will tie in nicely to that side elbow we looked at Monday night. If you did Monday night's workout, if you haven't yet, go check it out. Go back up on the page, it's up there. You need a workout for this weekend, you've got it. There's a video that demos it. And then we'll take a look at the choke from the rear. But let's start with the side first. I'll demo at speed, and then we'll break it down. Get off me! Leave me alone! Let's do it this side. Speed is slightly more, right? Get away from me! Okay. So this is with the idea that an attacker has come at you from the side and has placed both hands on your neck. And then he's actually choking you. And you know in class, when you're doing partner drills, if someone's choking too hard, you need them to stop, the signal is to double tap. Go ahead. So if he's choking me too hard, I hit twice, he knows to let go. Universal signal there.
But it's important to give a little bit of a squeeze, that way your partner knows it's happening.
Okay. The other thing too with this is that it's more than likely the choker is not just coming up and putting their hands on you and then just standing there. Right? There's probably some shaking or some pushing or some sort of aggressive action. Go ahead, demonstrate that.
I'm going to push you around.
Yes. Right. Okay. So that's more like it. So our first move, this hand is going to come up to do that pluck, probably a natural reaction because something's on our throat. At the same time, we're dropping down our weight to base. There. Part of this is stability in case I am being shoved and moved around. I want to lower my center of gravity. I want to get stable as best I can so that I'm not shoved to the ground or pushed somewhere where I don't want to be. So from here, the same time that I'm trying to get this off my throat, I'm looking right here. That's a groin strike. I can hammer fist, I can have my hand open, doesn't matter. Strike. Maybe one, maybe two, right there to that elbow. Boom, strike. I like this next. Get my arm out, hammer fist, elbow, frame, that reference position, groin kick, strike, push kick. There's no rules. Whatever combinations after you release the thread and whatever works for you and your strengths. Okay, so one more time, slowly, with a partner, this hand, the same time. So I'm trying to get all three things at the same time. A pluck, a base, and a strike.
That's the move.
All three at the same time, once. Get away from me! Look for my exit and run. Okay, so now, assuming we have no partners at home, we can still work this technique so that when we come back, we're ready to go for it. So we're going to work on bringing that pluck, dropping, and striking at the same time. So come into a neutral position. You can get behind the line. Move this a little bit. Hand is going to come up. I'm a righty, so I'm going to go to that side first, but you can certainly go the other side, and we will. So one hand comes up to pluck, block and strike. Let's do that 5 times. 1. Make sure that's stable. 2. 3. 4. 5.
And I like to move in. So my attacker is here. When I drop in space, I'm a big guy. I need a lot of space. So I'm not spreading both feet out and staying where I am. I'm moving towards them. It gives me more aggression.
Awesome. Okay, let's add the elbows to it. So we're going to pluck, drop, and strike at the same time. Elbow up, hammer fist or elbow from the side, turn. And then add whatever you want afterwards.
Those elbows are not part of the defense, right? Those you can do anything you want from there.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Okay? So, that's a great point. So if he's choking me from the side, this is my defensive. I'm attacking the threat, I'm striking, I'm giving myself stability. I can do the elbow in here. If I'm here, I can strike and go for a knee. Oh my God. So I have other options besides the elbow. If your arms are not very strong and you'd rather go with your legs, you can. Oh my gosh, something on the shelf.
Oh my God. I'm fine.
Woo! Ready? Here, I can kick, strike again, so I don't have to go with the elbow. I like the elbow the best.
I said I didn't have my knee brace. What did she do? BAM!
Oh my God, stop it. All right, let's try that, the whole thing together. Strike, you can either come up with the elbows, you can look to throw that little low kick, turn to a frame, push away, disengage, verbalize, look for your exit. Let's do the whole thing 5 times. Ready? 1. Get away from me! Ugh. 2. Get away! 3. Leave me alone! 4. Get away from me! And last one. 5. Leave me alone! Awesome. Awesome. Okay. And certainly, you can work on that on the opposite side as well. For the sake of time, I'm going to jump right into our rear choke. We'll take a look at that one as well. So, this is someone choking you from behind, not pushing, but maybe aggressively shaking. Get away from me! Stop! Leave me alone! Okay, so from this choke, let's face the camera, honey, come right up from behind. All right, choke is from behind, not pushing me, so I'm not looking to do my rotational defense. My hands are coming up, that natural reaction. I'm looking for that pluck. I'm looking to drive down. Not necessarily, choke me, try to muscle him out. I'm not strong enough. I'm going to pluck and step out to the side to clear space for a strike back. I'm looking for that groin strike. So both hands come up. I'm stable. My hip is out of the way. I've got a strike. I can do that elbow we played with last week. An elbow, hammer fist, turn, strike, strike, kick. Look for my exit and run. That's one option. Okay. Both hands come up, pluck. Stable, strike. Elbow, elbow, strike, turn. I can get into reference. I can throw knees. Okay, so I have some options. All right. So to work on it without a partner, we're going to just go into a neutral position. Both of our hands are going to come up. And we're going to go to the tops of our shoulders as if someone's grabbing us so that we can pluck.
I think of it like a slap,
Yeah.
not a grab. Everyone wants to grab.
It's a good point. It's a slap. Okay? And then we're going to step out. For me, I'm a righty. I'm going to use my right hand to strike. So I'm stepping out with my left so to get my right hip out of the way for that strike. Assuming the guy is right behind me. My attacker's right behind me. So come on up, pluck, strike. Try to do all 3 of those as quickly as possible, just like the side choke. Ready? 1. I'm going to do it 5 times. 2. 3, 4, 5. Now, let's do it finishing up. So I pluck and I strike. I like that elbow if their face is right there. I use my elbow to turn. If reference position presents itself, get into that. If not, palm heels, hammer fist, strikes, push kick, look for my exit. I'm out. Okay? Let's put that together. Finish it out, or whatever you feel most comfortable with. Ready? 1. Back away! 2. On your own. 3. 4. Away. Last one. 5. Away from me. All right. Awesome. Woo!
Perfect timing.
Perfect. Awesome. All right, grab some water, towel off. If you need more for your workout tonight, feel free to go back. Work on some of your other chokes, front chokes, single pluck, double pluck. Work the side choke on the other side. If that's still not enough for you, you can always do some more of that core burn if you want. Check in. Sean Schenker playing his concert starting in 10 minutes. Make sure you check him out tonight. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. Reach out to me. If you have any requests for next week, let me know. If you have any questions on anything or need some help, let me know as well. Hope everyone has a fabulous night. And stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive, stay consistent. See you here next week.
Thanks, everyone.